So the first video that we have for you today takes a look at how we can shop more sustainably. We're going to hang out with Siobhan McComb, owner of One Glass Jar, who has been presenting the zero waste lifestyle in the Pacific Northwest since 2012. Siobhan has presented to, let's see here, Amazon, the Recology stores, King County Library Systems, even Washington State University, just to name a few. And Siobhan has also been featured in the Washington Post for the zero waste lifestyle. So we're going to go into virtually together. We're going to go on a trip with Siobhan to her favorite grocery store, and she's going to show us just some easy changes that we can do, even during the pandemic, to reduce waste.
Hi, my name is Siobhan McComb, and I'm the owner of One Glass Jar Consulting. I have been doing zero waste lifestyle presentations all over the Puget Sound region since 2012. Today I'm going to take you on a zero waste shopping trip at my local grocery store. But first I would like to give you a little information about zero waste and some of the questions that I get about it. People often ask me, what is zero waste and what is the lifestyle? Zero waste living is about living a life that creates as little actual trash as possible. And we use a system that's based on something created by Bea Johnson, the writer of Zero Waste Home. It's called the 5 R's, and this is how we think about things coming into our home. Number 1 is, can we refuse it coming into our home? Can we reduce what we have if that item does have to come into our home? Can we go home and get rid of 4 other things for that one thing, or just 1 for 1? Can we reuse that item that comes into our home in the long term? Can we recycle it when its life expectancy is done? Or can it rot, meaning compost? Using the system, it helps us filter out what ends up actually going in the garbage can in our homes. Another tenet of Zero Waste Home is experiences over stuff. Not buying more stuff allows you to have, possibly in your budget, money for experiences rather than that brand new outfit.
First off, put your bags in your car and leave them there. Taking a list on an app on your phone, like a notepad, is really helpful to keep from having to use paper. Here we have supplies for shopping pre-COVID. I have my empty jars with their empty tear weights. I have drawstring bags for produce and bulk items. Right now we can't use this, but hopefully we will soon. Let's go shopping. One of the first things I do when I get to the store is I go get paper bags by the mushrooms. Here's where I use my paper bags for my produce or bulk section, anywhere you would use a plastic bag. This eliminates a lot of unnecessary plastic. Here's the bulk section where I also use my paper bags. I can get beans and rice and nuts. I can get candy. I can also get pasta. Anything you need, you can get here. Because of COVID, we do have a little bit more of a complicated situation when getting our bulk items. You have to use a clean scoop with a gloved hand, but it does keep everybody safe. It's a little bit more complicated, but it does make it so that I can still get my bulk items while I'm shopping, at least relatively plastic free. Here I'm filling my paper bag, which in other cases it would be cloth that I would refill again and again, but this time I'm using a paper bag to get my couscous. And like I said, it could be anything in those bulk bins. It could be raisins or something like that. Oops, I put the scoop back. That was a no-no. Old habits. Here I'm going to write down the bin number so that the checker can check me out quickly. Here I'm getting some strawberries that don't come in plastic, but at least I'm protecting them from falling out all over my cart. Compostable containers, sneaky plastic. Still in glass though. Plastic or glass? Look at all that plastic and glass. Sometimes you can find something that's the perfect combination. It's glass with a little bit of safety aluminum on the top. Sometimes it's the perfect combination. Here we have lots of glass, but there's also plastic mixed in there. Here we have some convenience stuff like beans that are already cooked in a can. But you can also go and get bulk beans. Here we've got a bunch of yogurt, lots and lots of plastic. But sometimes there's a choice that's in glass, and that's better because you can reuse it again and again. And it's actually pretty good. Usually I get milk in glass, but there wasn't any today. Candy, get it in bulk. Peanut butter, you have your choice of plastic. Oh, there's some glass. Here's chocolate in plastic or paper. Kombucha on tap. Bread in paper or plastic, and the necessary cookies in paper. Cheese, butter, and meat you can't get unpackaged right now, so we skip other plastics to buy these packaged foods. Here we have laundry detergent, shampoo, Epsom salts, all sorts of household cleaners. Don't forget your dog and cat. Lots of bulk items here for them. This is how you fill up lotion. Compostable coolers, who knew? Lots of plastic products here. Oh look, toilet paper in tissue paper. Bar soap or pump soap. Lots and lots of package-free options. Plastic or glass. Compostable bamboo toothbrushes. Biodegradable Band-Aids. Better kitty litter options are out there. You just have to look maybe down one shelf. Better food storage containers are out there. Sometimes you just have to look up a shelf. Now they're done shopping, and I didn't take a bag, it all went back into my cart. Off to the car I go. Here I am with my full bag that I filled up at my car, right from my cart. Here I am at home, filling up my jars with my couscous that I got at the store earlier. See, it's pretty easy. Sometimes there are other options in your community, like a food co-op, a little community store, or even a coffee shop. They all can have really great bulk items. You just have to go out and find them. You just never know. Bulk is everywhere. You just have to keep your eyes open to find it.
One thing I'd like to leave you with is that some of the buying strategies for things other than food. Buying something new that has a lot of waste attached to it, just from manufacturing and transportation and all that carbon footprint that comes along with it. So trying some other avenues to get that item can often be a better plan. This is the way I go about finding an item that I may need. Can I use what I have? Can I borrow or rent the item? Can I swap or find it on my local Buy Nothing group? Can I thrift or buy it used? And can I make it? And as an absolute last resort, it's buying it new. Oftentimes, I try to look for things that are made more locally than something shipped from another country. But if that's not possible and you really do need the item and you can't find it any other way, you do have to buy things and you have to buy them new. But at least you've gone through the process of trying to find it in a different way before you resorted to buying. Because often the thing that you need will show up during that course of looking for the things in the other places before you resort to going and buying it new. And this strategy helps to lessen new resources being consumed and keeps already made items in the hands of people who need them. Because oftentimes people have things sitting in their garages and barns and sheds and basements that they're not going to use, and they'll see that, or word will get spread that you're looking for that pitchfork or that that pair of ski boots that they don't wear anymore. And those things can show up, and it's way better for your pocketbook in the long run that you don't end up getting it new. I hope that taking you shopping today has given you a little inspiration and to making even just a few changes in the way that you buy, in that routine that we all get into in the grocery store. It can be a big impact for the planet, and even for the way that you're just going to think about how you bring things into your home. I appreciate you watching the video, and thanks, and stay safe.